Hello and welcome to Sportsmole's Reader Awards for the 2017-18 season. We're here to discuss your championship and manager of the season. The nominees for this award were Alex Neil, Nuno Espirito Santo, Neil Harris, Slavisa Jokanovic and Neil Warnock. Matt, who stands out from that list for you?
I think it'd be easy to mention Nuno, wouldn't it? Probably Wolves will go down as one of the best championship teams ever. But I think what you would say on the flip side of that is that he's had money to spend, hasn't he? He's also got a lot of good players. I know he's made certain players into better players, certainly, but he's also had Ruben Neves money to spend on someone like a player of that ability. And I think other ones as well. I think I'd like to give mention to Neil Harris. He's obviously someone that been at Millwall and. He's someone, I'm not just saying this from a personal point of view, he's someone who's lived down my road as growing up, someone like that I've seen him about, and I know what kind of guy he is, and he's obviously a player that when he played for Millwall he was just a cult hero, and it rarely works out like that, doesn't it? You go to the club and then do well in a manager's sense, and I think that they were so close, weren't they, getting that into that playoffs, and you never know what would have happened if, and there's a lot of good teams that were in the playoffs. I think just to miss out was tough, wasn't it? But they weren't expected to challenge, so to get that close, and so I would like to see Neil and Harris up there, and Nuno be surprised as well. But there's obviously three other guys that have done really well.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing about this is you've got three managers who have done a lot better than expected. Neil Warnock, Cardiff weren't expected to get an automatic promotion place, and to do what he's done, it's a record 8th promotion for him. He's just a master at getting that job done. He's not everyone's cup of tea, of course, and Cardiff haven't played the best football. It's not the easiest on the eye especially when you compare them to a team like Wolves, but he's got the best out of what he's got in that team, and he deserves huge credit for that. As I say, not everyone will give him all the credit he deserves, but he does deserve massive credit. And Alex Neil's a bit the same, as Preston weren't expected to push for the playoffs as hard. Same as Millwall, they finished 7th and 8th, just 2 points and 3 points off respectively off the playoffs, which would have been incredible to see them challenging to get promotion to the Premier League. And then Slavisa Jokanovic, of course, with Fulham. I think from a football standpoint, I think Wolves and Fulham are the best two teams in the league. Jokanovic has got Fulham playing some lovely stuff, and you've got some great players there as well. Sessegnon, who he's helped develop into, he's still only 17, but he's helped him develop over the last 2 seasons into a superb young talent. Same with someone like Thomas Kearney, he's made him the centre of the team. So all of these managers have their own shout in their own different way. They've got 3 overachievers there, and you've got 2 managers who have got their team playing the best football in the league, I think.
Yeah, I think you mentioned about Fulham. Jokanovic has obviously done a great job since taking over, isn't he? Made him into I think they're a really good club, Fulham. They always have been. They've got a good ground and they're good. Would you say they're really a Premier League club from the financial point of view and everything like that? I know they've had some great times during the years. European nights against Juventus, teams like that. But to get a Fulham team playing that well is, obviously they love him down there, and whether they can keep him, I'm not sure. But I'd be surprised if he wasn't up there.
Yeah, very interesting on this. Shall we see who's won?
So in 5th position is Alex Neil, 4.2%. Neil Harris, 4.6% in 4th position. We've got 3rd, Jokanovic, 13.1%. 2nd place is Neil Warnock with 28.7%. And then the winner is Wolves' Nuno with 49.4%. So pretty much half for the winner, Nuno. Yeah,
quite a big win for Nuno there. The top 3 is the top 3. How it finished in the championship, I'm not sure I can really have any complaints about that. I think Nuno deserves to win. I'm surprised he's won by that much against Warnock, but as I say, Warnock isn't everyone's cup of tea, and the way he's got his Cardiff team playing, people prefer the style of Wolves, and as you say, they'll go down as one of the best championship teams ever. What do you think about that top 5?
Yeah, I think Neil Harris is probably a little bit harsh. I think to be 4th is not harsh. The votes maybe a little bit harsh, isn't it? Only 4.6%, but like you say, the top 3 have done so well this season with their respective clubs, and I think the top 5 in general, so it was a tough one, but maybe just about right.
Yep, so Nuno is your championship manager of the season.